Namaste. Today's practice will be focusing on some yoga poses to help you to release tight hip flexor. And if you have a firm cushion or a yoga block, we can start by just sitting on the yoga block to keep our back straight in the cross-leg seated position. So if you're ready, let's begin right now. Sitting comfortably in this cross-leg position. Currently, I'm sitting on my yoga block to make sure I'm not tensing my hips further. So my hips slightly higher than my knees, and hands in chin mudra, thumb and index finger touching. Shoulders relaxed, keeping my back straight, chin parallel to the floor. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. Let's just take a couple of deep breaths. Feel the movement in our abdomen. As we inhale, abdomen out. As we exhale, abdomen in. Inhale, abdomen out. Exhale, abdomen in. Continue to breathe comfortably, naturally. Let's listen to 3 sounds of the bell. Breathing comfortably, naturally. Continue to relax our facial muscles, relax our neck and shoulders, relax our back, chest, abdomen. As we exhale, relax our arms, release our hips, and as we exhale, soften our thighs, knees, calves, and relax our heels, balls of our feet, and our toes. Relax. Continue to breathe comfortably, naturally. So as you inhale, abdomen out. As we exhale, abdomen in. Inhale, abdomen out. Exhale, abdomen in. Feel the movement in our abdomen. And as we exhale, let go of all tension. Take this time to slow down our minds, not thinking about the past or the future. Bring your mind back to the present moment, connecting with your breath. Relax. Relax. Namaste. So gently open your eyes. Okay, we're going to start with the asana practice. So please go gentle if your hips are really tight. If you feel any acute pain, please just watch the video first. Make sure you're comfortable before you start practicing. Now slowly come on to the child's pose. From here, we're going to have the knees together if you're comfortable. If not, you can practice with the other version where your knees are apart. All right, so from here, slowly lower the forehead down and hands beside our feet. Relax our elbows. Relax our shoulders. Inhale deeply into our lower back. Exhale, let go of all tension. Inhale deeply into our lower back.
Exhale, let go of all tension. Gently turn the head to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, gently turn to the opposite side. Inhale, center. As we exhale, slowly crawl up. Coming up slowly.
So let's sit tall here, relax your shoulders. Let's just roll the shoulders back, interlock our fingers, reaching the hands down and slightly away from our tailbone without pushing the ribcage forward. We're going to lift the chest up, stretch the neck, face up. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly return. So before we start with our first pose for the hip flexor release, we're going to go into our downward facing dog just to stretch our back, warm up a little bit. So from here, palms shoulder width apart, our knees hip distance apart. Okay, press the toes into the mat, soften the elbows. When you're ready, slowly float the knees up, reach the hips back, and gently lower the heels down. Do not worry if the heels not touching. Soften the elbows and keep the head between your arms. Strong shoulder blades. Do not stress your joints. And just feel the stretch in your back. Pressing the fingertips into the mat, we move the hips away from the crown. And feeling the stretch all the way to our hamstring, to our calves. And keep breathing. 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 Inhale. As we exhale, slowly return. Come back to the tabletop position. Let's have the right foot forward between the palms. Okay, so we're going to have the toes aligned with the fingers. So first we check the right knee aligned with the right ankle. Okay, have a good knee alignment, and then we're going to, if you feel comfortable, you walk your left knee further back. Relax the back foot and just keeping your fingers or palms down and just shine the hips forward. Feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Okay, if comfortable, we're going to have the hands on our knees. Using the core strength, we're going to lift the body up, relax the shoulders, keeping the shoulders relaxed, chest open. So we're not twisting the body to the left side. Only if you're comfortable, hands in prayer. And last option, palms facing forward and reaching up, opening up the chest. Inhale deeply. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As we exhale, palms in prayer position, back to the heart center. Inhale. As we exhale, lower the palms down. So let's tuck the back toe. Straighten the back knee. We're going to bring the right foot back. And we go into the downward facing dog. And stay here for 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Slowly lower the knees down. So we come back to the tabletop. Have the left foot forward between the palms. Keep the left foot between the palms. Your toes align with your fingers. Check your alignment. Left knee align, okay, with your ankle, so your knees are not in front of your ankle. Walk your right knee back if there is space, but don't force. And then relax our back foot. So just check the hip alignment here. You do not want to twist the body. So feel the right hip shining forward. Release the tension. Just stay here if you feel lots of tightness. Only if you're comfortable, your hands can be on your knees. Now using the core strength to lift the body up and don't move the hips back. And stay like this. If you move your hips back, there's too much pressure, okay, on the right knee. So our focus here is to release the hip flexor. Stay here or hands in prayer. Last option, inhale. Exhale, reach the palms up, facing front. So there's a tendency to twist the body to the right side. Make sure we keep the body straight. Square hips. Breathing. Breathing. Inhale. As we exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale. As we exhale, palms lowering down. So we're going to tuck the back toe. Okay, and then slowly go back into the downward facing dog. And stretching the back. Breathing. Notice that my head is not hanging. Again, we do not want to stress the joints. And reaching the hips away, breathing. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. So let's go to the child's pose. Bring the knees together and rounding the back into a flexion, and slowly come back into Balasana. Relax the elbows, relax the forehead, breathe deeply into our lower back. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Om. Inhale. Exhale, slowly curl up. Coming up slowly. Slowly sitting taller, taller. And close your eyes, continue to close your eyes and breathe. We continue with the modified pigeon pose. So from here, we're going to just come to the tabletop position. Palms shoulder width apart, knees hip distance apart. So you may want to have a blanket or yoga block if you have very tight hips. So from here, we're going to bring the right knee forward. And we're going to walk the left knee back. Now make sure the hips not dropping to one side, keeping the hips square. So this is one version where you sit on your right heel and focus on releasing your left hip flexor. Make sure the legs are not to the side, they are directly behind you. If it's very tight, walk your hands forward. Okay, and you can release it from here, or some of you may be comfortable to bring it closer to you. Okay, if there's no knee pain, you can bend your knees like this, and we're going to go into this position. Or you can also have your yoga block slide under your hip if it's super tight. So it really depends how you feel today. All right, so I'm just going to stick with this version for now. So if your hands are here, just gaze forward or eyes closed. Just reminder not to sink down to the right side. If comfortable, the hands can walk closer to you. Keeping the hips square, chest open, eyes closed, and focus on your breathing. 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 Om. Okay, slowly walk your hands slightly forward. Tuck your back toe. Okay, we're going to slowly bring the right foot back. Go into a downward facing dog. Stretch out. Okay, I'm going to go to the other side. So let's bring the knees down first and walk the left knee forward. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to walk the right knee back. So you want to check that your hips square and just feel the release. You can walk your hands further if it's really tight today. And if you're comfortable, you're going to tuck your back toe and then just bend your left knee. Okay, adjust your right knee accordingly. Adjust your hands so you can start further just to stretch the glutes and hips. Okay, just make sure you go to a comfortable position, or you can walk your hands closer and focus on releasing the hip flexor and feel very tall, so your spine reaching up. Just make sure you have no back pain, all right? So whatever you do, make sure you have a balance of a good stretch, okay, and also balance that you don't stress the body. So find that relaxation. Breathing. Gently. Okay, we're going to walk the hands slightly forward or slightly closer to you. Adjust your hands, tuck the back toe, bring the left foot back, go into the downward facing dog, soften the face, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly, we go into the child's pose. Let's stretch the back, knees together, rounding the back.
Forehead down, hands beside your feet, elbows relax. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Om. Inhale and exhale, slowly crawl up. Coming up slowly.
And slowly sit taller, taller, taller. Next, let's practice the lizard pose. All right, so we're going to just go easy. If you're feeling it's enough stretch for you, you can also relax, okay? Don't force. If you're comfortable, let's continue. So this one, beside a hip flexor release, we also will release, it's more of a hip opening also at the same time. All right, so from here, let's come back to the tabletop. So from here, we're going to shift the right palm slightly inwards and then have your right foot beside your right palm. Keep your right knee aligned, so you do not want the knees to be in front of your ankle. Stay like this and gently walk your left knee back. So depending how you feel, okay, maintain, okay, this alignment here, right knee over your right ankle. Okay. And from here, tuck your toes. Let's start by just straightening the back knee, okay, stretching through the back heel, feel the release in the hip flexor. And next, we're going to lower down. Release the back foot. Okay, those be comfortable, your elbows can lower down like this. So one elbow at a time, elbows align with the right heel. And gently just release the right hip and allow the knees to just sink down naturally. So the inside of the right foot will be off the mat and you're not sinking into the shoulder. So press the forearm down. Okay, gaze forward slightly and release the right hip. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Okay, slowly step down. Come back on our palms like this, one palm at a time. Slowly walk your right foot out. Bring it back. Let's go back to the downward facing dog. Counter stretch, adjust your palms, adjust your feet slightly. And again, don't hang your head, okay? Keep the head between the arms, strong shoulder blades. Om. Slowly return. Come back. Now, from the tabletop, we're going to just have our left palm slightly inwards to the center. So give that space for the left foot to step forward. Fingertips align the toes. Slowly walk your right knee back according to your body and according how you feel today. Okay, there's lots of tension. Don't move the knees so back. Okay, relax and focus on the breathing. Okay, next we're going to tuck the back toe. Straighten the right knee. Keep the left foot firmly down. Stretch through. Breathing. 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 Slowly lower the right knee down and relax. So you can just stay like this, or you can lower the elbows down. Right elbow, left elbow. Okay, and lastly, you can release the left hip naturally and gently and allow the left knee to sink down without shifting the body. Breathing, and you're not sinking down. Again, watch out for this common mistake. Okay, so we're pressing the forearm down, chest opening, but we're not tensing. Okay, we're finding that balance. Breathing. 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 Now slowly, left foot step down firmly. Okay, you're going to straighten the elbows. Come back to this position. Okay, tuck the back toe, walk the left foot out like what we did earlier. Okay, bring it back. And this time, okay, one more time, we're going to press the toes down, go into the downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to slowly walk the hands to our feet. If your hamstring very tight, go ahead to bend the knees like this and relax like this with the knees bent, or you can straighten the knees and keep the weight on your toes. One more deep breath. Inhale. Now as we exhale, now everyone gonna bend your knees and slowly crawl up. Stretching the spine, coming up slowly. And come up to the standing position. Continue with the high lunge pose. So let's just come forward slightly. So hands on our hips. We're going to keep our feet hip distance apart. All right, so it's not together or too wide. Okay, hip distance apart. So from here, your feet pointing forward. So let's have the right foot forward. Okay, a bigger step. And your left foot, small step back. Okay, check your hips, square hips. So from here, we're going to start by just having our right knee bending. So try to feel tall and your left heel will start to move up. Now, if you go deeper and the knees go beyond your ankles, you want to have, you can have your right foot further forward. Okay, and from here, check your hips again. Make sure the left hip doesn't twist, but if you have very tight hip, your body might shift a bit to the left side. So try your best to keep it forward, okay, shining forward. And from here, so slowly bend your right knee. Okay, your back heel can be up, adjust slightly, hands in prayer. And from here, you're going to reach your palms up and stay here. Feel the stretch in the left hip flexor, but at the same time, we're strengthening the core and also the quads. Breathing, breathing, and slowly reaching up. Feel taller, 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 and slowly hands in prayer. Inhale, exhale, relax. So inhale, exhale, right foot step forward, come back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Breathing. Find your center. Om. Okay, we're going to practice the other side. So let's just step back again. So same as just now, our feet hip distance apart. We're gonna have our feet, our toes pointing forward. Now left foot, big step forward. Right foot, small step back. Check your hips. Slowly bend your left knee. And your back heel will be up. So adjust accordingly. If you find that your left knee is going forward, you can either take your right foot move the right foot small step back, okay, and make sure your hips square, hands in prayer, and slowly reach up. And release the hip flexor. At the same time, you're feeling very tall and strong. Don't stress your left knee. Inhale, coming up. And feel taller. Exhale, reaching up. Taller. Back heel up. Reaching taller. Taller. Inhale. Exhale, prayer position. Hands on your hips. Inhale. As we exhale, step forward. Into Tadasana. Come back to your mountain pose. Relax. Soften the face. Chin parallel to the floor. Breathing. 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 Om. Gently come back to center. So we're going to end today's practice with a gentle stretch, okay, with the Trikonasana, triangle pose. So from here, we're just going to have the feet parallel. We're going to have the feet shoulder width apart. Okay, we're going to do the modified version of the triangle pose. So from here, let's have our left hand around and right hand reaching up. Standing tall without arching your back. Inhale. As we exhale, slowly lengthen and stretch to the side. So you can gaze forward or you can gaze up. But don't twist the body. And breathe into the side of the body. Exhale, relax. Breathing. Breathing. Inhale up. Exhale, relax. Opposite side. So you're going to bring the right hand around and the left hand reaching up. So common mistake is people dropping the belly down and rib cage forward. Okay, so you want to maintain neutral and feel tall, holding everything closer to your spine. So standing tall, inhale. As we exhale, slowly stretch to the side. Breathe into the side of the body without twisting. You can gaze up, optional. Breathing. 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 Inhale, coming up. Exhale, relax. Slowly bring the feet closer. Come back to Tadasana. Feel the center, feel the four corners of your feet. Relax the neck and shoulders. Lengthening through your crown. Feel that space inside you. Feeling more space in your hip area. Breathing. Om. Okay, we're going to slowly sit down on the mat. Now let's come back and sit on our yoga block if you have one or a firm cushion. Okay, make sure our hips higher than our knees. Or if you feel comfortable, you can just sit on your mat, hands in chin mudra, thumb and index finger touching, keeping the back straight, shoulders relaxed, chin parallel to the floor. When you're ready, close your eyes. Soften the face, relax our body completely. Continue to feel the movement in our abdomen. Inhale, abdomen out. Exhale, abdomen in. Inhale, abdomen out. Exhale, abdomen in. So we're going to listen to 3 sounds of the bell. And we end the class with 1 Om and Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hands in prayer position. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. May this peace be with you for the rest of the day. Namaste. So if you're interested, join me in my yoga, Pilates and mindfulness community where I go deeper into a certain topic to help you to solve a problem, maybe a tight hip flexor or a faulty posture. Things might be frustrating you right now because it's limited your movement. You can click on the link below. I hope that you can join me there and we can have a conversation. So perhaps you want to have another practice today, please click on this link here and I'll see you in the next practice. Have a great day.